SpongeBob is and always will be one of the greatest cartoons ever made. It has been the flagship program of Nickelodeon since the late 1990s and was just renewed for a 12th season. There are over 225 episodes of the show to date, of which some of them are my favorite cartoon episodes ever. I'm your host as always, K-Max Simon. Today I want to take a look at 10 classic SpongeBob moments that will always be funny. Now, before we get into this list, I just want to take a second to remind everyone that these are my own personal favorites. And since I started watching SpongeBob back in 1999, I have a special place in my heart for the earlier seasons as opposed to the newer stuff. I feel the golden age of SpongeBob really was seasons 1 through 4. So that is where most of my list will be coming from and why I can call them the classic SpongeBob moments. And yes, once this video hits 1,000 likes, I will be making a follow-up video covering the rest of the newer seasons. But with that out of the way, guys, let's jump right in with number 10, Sailor Mouth.
Attention customers, today's special is a Krabby Patty served in a greasy sauce and grilled to perfection. And don't forget to ask us.
SpongeBob and Patrick learn swear words and screaming them over a loudspeaker is about the funniest premise you can think of, and this is what you get in this episode. But when you add in the dolphin and the horn noises as bleeps, it takes it to a whole new level of hilarious. This is an all-time great episode and it's loaded with awesome moments. My personal favorite, though, has to be when Mr. Krabs stubs his toe and has a meltdown swearing rampage that is downright hysterical.
To bottom. Wow! Oh, my foot! What? Genius, what a rocket of path! Can't you see I got a foot here? Oh!
Another stellar moment is when SpongeBob and Patrick decide to become entrepreneurs and sell chocolate bars.
It'll keep your face from getting any uglier, just in time.
Again, this whole episode, they are being chased around by a madman who's just screaming chocolate at him, and it's so damn funny. But the best moment in the episode, in my opinion, is the very end when the crazy man finally catches up to them.
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day! Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'd like to buy all your chocolate.
Another early memorable episode of Season 3's No Weenies Allowed, where SpongeBob is not allowed into the salty spittoon because he's not tough enough.
Weenie Hut Juniors? Are you saying I belong at Weenie Hut Juniors?
Oh, no. Sorry. I was actually pointing to the place next to it.
Super Weenie Hut Juniors?
The antics that SpongeBob and Patrick try to pull to make SpongeBob look tough enough are so damn funny. They believe they get in a fight at one point, and he tries to open a ketchup bottle. That's also hilarious. He tries to fake wig. It's also great. But the moment that sticks out the most to me is actually the scene inside of Weenie Hut Juniors, and I die laughing every time I see it.
You're among friends.
My friends don't hang out at Weenie Hut Juniors.
You tell him, SpongeBob.
Patrick, what are you doing here?
I'm always here on Double Weenie Wednesday.
Actually, they moved Double Weenie Wednesday to Friday. And besides, today's Monday.
Oh!
Season 2's episode Graveyard Shift is one of those cartoons that will stick with me forever. When SpongeBob and Squidward start an overnight shift at the Krusty Krab, Squidward starts telling a story of the hash-slinging slasher, and it's pure freaking genius. And it's just one of those episodes that'll always stick with you and stands out among the rest. When SpongeBob and Patrick take each other on in the fry cook games, I can't help but bust out laughing each and every time. Each event they do is funnier than the last, and it's downright hysterical from start to finish. One of the best episodes they've ever done.
Win this one for the Krusty Krab!
For the Krusty Krab!
But my favorite moment from this episode has to be the bun wrestling, the last event they do. It's super, super funny. It has a great ending, and it's just really well written, super funny.
No! My name's not Rick!
Another all-time great episode is Shanghaied, when Pat and SpongeBob meet the Flying Dutchman and become part of his ghostly crew. Now, there are so many great moments in this episode, but the most memorable one to me is Patrick's little. SpongeBob has also been known for its countless songs over the years. Songs like Fun, Best Day Ever, and Striped Sweater just missed out on today's list, but I did decide to include one of the earliest songs from season 1, and that is the Krusty Krab Pizza, simply because it is the pizza for you and me.
Pizza is the pizza, absolutely. Pizza, pizza,
Krusty Krab, yeah, 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 yeah. Pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me.
Speaking of outstanding SpongeBob songs, there is none more memorable and hilarious than the episode Band Geeks. The entire episode is just chock full of outstanding moments.
No.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument.
But of course, the best part of that episode is when the band arrives at the Bubble Bowl and blows everyone's mind. They play like that classic 80s rock song, and it's just crazy to see all of them shredding on guitar. Patrick on the drums, Plankton on the keyboard, Mrs. Puff shredding. Just super well done. Hilarious scene, and just one of the most memorable things SpongeBob has ever done. Another all-time great from season 1 is jellyfishing, the episode that introduced us to SpongeBob and Patrick's favorite pastime. Now, my favorite moment in that episode has to be when the guys try to teach Squidward how to jellyfish. It was one of the first episodes I ever saw of SpongeBob as a kid, and I knew right then and there that this show was going to be something special, and I was going to continue to watch it for a long, long time.
Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it! That ought to do it.
And finally, my favorite classic SpongeBob moment that will be funny forever to me has to go to the bubble blowing lesson SpongeBob gives Squidward. I mean, such an iconic episode of the series. It's just off the charts funny. I mean, what kid hasn't tried to bring it around town and stop on the right foot, don't forget it, and pelvic thrust and double take 3 times? Just such a hilarious scene, just timeless.
First go like this. Spin around, stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then pelvic thrust. Woo! Woo! Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. Then you do this, then this, and this, then that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then...
So there you guys have it, my picks for the best classic SpongeBob moments. But like I said, there are hundreds of great moments in this show, and I could have made a list to go on to 1,000 of them. So let me know which ones you guys thought should be on the list down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys come up with. I mean, like I said, there's hundreds of episodes, all hilarious, especially the earlier ones. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button down below and subscribe for more videos. Remember that this video hits 1,000 likes, then I'll make a part 2 in this series. Also, I'm taking recommendations for other shows that I can do this with. So, let me know what you think about that in the comments as well. But remember, guys, it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out.